Have you ever heard of a killer who turned his crimes into riddles? Who challenged the police, the press, and the entire world? This story is real, and it hides one of the most disturbing mysteries in American criminal history. The faceless man. Without identity, without remorse. The Zodiac Killer. In December 1968 in California, a young couple in love was executed inside their car on an isolated road. Months later, another couple was attacked. This time, one victim survived, but could only describe the attacker as an ordinary man. But what turned this killer into a legend wasn't just the crimes. It was the letters. On July 31st, 1969, California newspapers received handwritten letters. The author claimed responsibility for the murders and included something that froze the nation: a code. He said that if deciphered, the code would reveal his identity. The police tried, civilians tried, but only parts of it were solved. The code said, "I like killing people because it's so much fun." And the game had begun. The Zodiac killed in parks, on highways, in broad daylight, sometimes using a gun, sometimes a knife. He showed control, coldness. He even called the police after a murder, using his own voice, and mocked the authorities. "You will never catch me." The last confirmed letter from the Zodiac was in 1974. After that, silence. There were over 20 letters, crimes claimed, dark confessions, and one promise: I will continue. And then, without warning, he disappeared. Who was he? Decades later, in 2021, a strange story emerged. A man named Gary Francis Poste drew attention when a group of amateur investigators claimed that he was the Zodiac. But what shocked the world was when a young psychology student came forward saying, "I am his son." The young man said he was raised by Poste in California. He claimed that his stepfather had scars on his hands, just like the victims described, and that he was obsessed with codes and hunting. He said Poste would say things like, "Some people deserve to be hunted." And the most disturbing part, the man showed family photos, Gary holding a gun, with strange symbols scribbled in the background. He also kept shirts in glass jars with dried blood. The same kind of trophy the Zodiac was believed to have collected, according to investigators. But nothing was ever proven. Gary died in 2018. He took the secret with him. If it's true, his son had to grow up looking at a monster and stay silent. To this day, the FBI has never confirmed the Zodiac's identity, but there are those who believe Poste was him. Others say it's all just paranoia. The truth is, the codes have never been fully deciphered, and the killer was never caught. Do you believe the Zodiac Killer is dead? That he left behind a son and a legacy of pain? Or do you think he's still out there, laughing at all of us? If you like real and mysterious stories like this one, subscribe and uncover the next secret.